Yo guys, what's up? It is Ripe again, back with a little bonus episode for today. As I've told you guys before, in my usual uploads I try very hard to include stories that you have never heard before. But with this video I'm essentially trying a new format where I'm reading the top posts from r/EntitledParents from today and upload them before anyone else is uploading them. So let's dive right in. Karen is on my plane to Florida. Ah damn, here we go again. So I came back from Florida today after a great time in Orlando. But you're not here for Florida, are you? In my plane ride to Florida, we board normally and be seated. And I'm seated about 3 rows behind my parents in an aisle seat. Then someone said this right before the plane lifts in the air.
Excuse me, why is the plane so damn loud? It's damaging my angel's ears. Can't you lower it?
Yes, she actually asked to lower the volume on a plane taking off. After 10 minutes of being above the clouds and formulating a story for r/facepalm about this idiot, I decide to play some good old Ultra Sun on my 3DS. I'm hunting down Ultra Beasts with Dusk Mane when the kid spots my hands and the blackness in my hands that somehow can move pictures. Karen's kid, who's about 7, comes up to me and asks if it can play. Hey, do you know how to play?
Yeah, I have Pokemon too. Lunella is so cool. I wish she was real.
My brain, I see, you're a fellow man of culture as well. Alright, here you go. My parents, after being super wary of me, after what happened at Walmart, were watching and smiling. The kid decided that he wanted something else to do, so he gave me my DS back and ran back to his mom.
By the way, watch out for my mom. She's a thief.
I was now extremely worried for both my DS and the kid. 5 minutes later, the mom comes up to me and I knew what was gonna happen as the kid is telling his mom to stop. By the way, this was the same one who wanted the plane to be muted. Karen.
Excuse me, were you the one who let my boy play?
Yes, that was me.
Well, why can't he play more?
Ask him, he gave it back after 10 minutes.
Then let him play more.
But I don't want to play more. I want to watch Ben 10.
Be quiet, Carl.
Now just to clarify, a woman who asked that a plane to be muted during takeoff is now asking for my 3DS while my parents are now asleep.
Mom, can you just listen to me for once? Jesus. Dad wants to move out and so do I.
No, you're staying with me and that's final. Now, because you are upsetting my boy, he will take your DS as a compensation.
The kid winks. Well, okay, here you go.
See, much better.
Karen then walks away and once out of eyeshot, the kid gives it back. Listen to me, kid. Go with your father, no matter what, as long as he's a good person, okay?
Okay.
Karen was none the wiser, except when the kid's block that looked like a DS inside his pocket fell out and was revealed as wood. Karen, now angry.
Where's the DS, mister?
What do you mean?
You gave my boy a block. He was supposed to get a DS, you piece of crap.
So what if I did? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Karen then tried to hit me, but I kneed her mid-air, so she just crashed to the floor. Everyone was staring now, except my parents, who were somehow still sleeping, mainly because they had noise blockers in their ears. Why else would something red be in there? The stewardess came around to see the ruckus, and when she got to me, she asked what happened. This kid's mom tried to take my...
He took my boy's stuff and assaulted me when I kindly asked for it back.
That's when the kid comes back.
What she's saying are lies. My mom tried to take his DS after he let me play on it. She did bad.
Shut your mouth, Carl.
By the way, I just cannot stop thinking about The Walking Dead when I hear this name. Leave a comment if you're also a Walking Dead fan, by the way. And this kid, who I'm sure won't give a damn to anyone in the future, says with the most uncaring tone,
I don't have to. You're not the boss of me. My dad is.
Of course, this comes with a loud slap from Karen, but the kid just leaned back to avoid it. Stewardess, well, it's clear this woman is lying. You're warned for this time. If we catch you doing this stuff again, you're gonna be arrested for assault and disturbance of peace. Karen has now been labeled as the disturber of the peace.
But I didn't do anything.
You wanna be arrested, right? Then shut it. Karen then decided that I was the source of her problems, so she flung a punch. However, I simply grabbed her arm and squeezed it. She howled in pain. That's how it's done. You're gonna be arrested in Florida.
You people can't ever let the innocent be free, can you?
I just saw you trying to punch this kid. You're not innocent. I went to the kid and asked him something. Is your dad nicer than your mom? He responded with a, yeah. He also said that he wanted to divorce her. I told him to stick with him, even if the judge says otherwise. He said okay he will, and he said he always hated his mom for doing crap like this. Karen was then detained in the plane and was arrested in Florida. It turns out that the dad was on a different flight, so he waited in the airport until his son came. The dad then went up to me and said thanks for taking care of his son and shook my hand. In the handshake was $300. He said that was the least he could do, and besides, Apple pays a lot more than just $300. My parents, wondering what happened, and after I explained, they were more cautious around me, but they were glad that I did the right thing by helping out the kid. Yo guys, to be fair, I'm almost 100% certain this story is fake, but since a lot of you commented that you would also like to hear the fake stories, I thought why not give it a go. EM steals lunches and EK steals phones from our break room. Context. I've talked about how I am currently working at a lumber shop and several encounters with entitled parents. One thing I forgot to mention was that the break room is upstairs and you need to get past the manager's office before entering it. The office desks were facing the stairs so that whoever is inside can see anyone coming up. It was kind of an unspoken rule for the manager or one of the store leadership to be in the office to take care of business. However, because the manager/store leaders are pulled to multiple directions sometimes, there are a lot of times when no one is in the office, as with many workplaces the break room is employee only and even has a big yellow sign about it at the base of the stairs. Not only the fridge for lunch is in the break room, but there's also a cell phone charging station to charge multiple phones at the same time. The restrooms are just under the break room as well, so you can sometimes hear footsteps from the stairs and from upstairs as well. The cast is me, EM, EK, M for manager and PO for police officer. I was on the can in the restroom going about my business when I heard rapid footsteps going up the stairs. I think nothing of it at first. But as I sat there and thought about it, it was weird since no employee would ever have a reason to run up the stairs. After coming out of the restroom, I decided to head upstairs to check what is going on. As soon as I reached the base of the stairs, I saw two strangers, EM and EK, coming down from the stairs. EK was carrying a small black backpack over his shoulder, while EM was carrying something in a paper bag in her hands. I immediately got suspicious and stopped them mid-stairs. Excuse me? What are you coming down from? Our break room?
Cleaning out the fridge and collecting food donations.
The food donation box is at the front of the store and the fridge is where we keep our lunch. Why were you in our break room, which was restricted in the first place?
Oh, come on, why can't we have some free food? Just think of it as charity.
No, that is called stealing and I just caught you red-handed. Please remove all the food from the bag.
Well, since we are the customers, we can take stuff from you. We are always right.
There is a difference between customer service and defending our property. Please put down the bag.
You are very rude. Step aside or I will else talk to the manager.
Me, now looking at EK. And you, what is in the bag?
Phones! Mommy says they were free and I can take as many as I want.
Were the phones all connected to wires? Referring to the charging station?
Yes!
Sorry, but those aren't yours. They belong to the people here.
But I want them, and my mom said they were free.
Well, they aren't. Please hand over the stolen phones.
How dare you accuse my son of stealing?
He just took phones that belong to the employees.
Well, maybe you guys shouldn't have them out in the open then?
Maybe you shouldn't go into the area that says employee only. EM lets out a banshee screech and pushed me down the stairs. Granted, it wasn't very long stairs, but I still took a few rolls before landing on the concrete floor. While I am laying there trying to cope with pain, EM grabs EK and tries to book it. I quickly radio in every employee in the store about them and what they did and asked to stop them from leaving the store. M was at the front with some salespeople going over some documents when it happened, and he rushed over to shut down the automatic door and stood there from getting out. The police was called, and when PO got here, EM went on about how I let them inside, but was rude to both of them on their way out, and that I threatened her over the food donations and free cell phones. I told everything from the sound of them rushing upstairs to EM pushing me down the stairs, to which EM called me out for lying. M suggests PO to go over the security cameras, which clearly showed EM and EK running up the stairs, going up the stairs, later being confronted by me on their way down. There were no security cameras in the break room itself, so PO decided to check EM's and EK's belongings. Sure enough, EM's paper bag had Tupperwares of various lunches with the names still written on them, and EK's bag was filled with various phones from the charging station. The phones were quickly proven to be employees after everyone unlocked their phones easily. EM was charged with trespassing, theft and assault and was taken away by the police, while EK was taken away by CPS. The PO asked me if I wanted to press charges, and I said no, because I really did not feel like going to the court 3 months later to testify, and I knew that EM was already in trouble for other crimes. Anyone else feel like this customer is always right thing is the perfect opportunity for Karens to harass people and annoy the crap out of everyone? Anyway guys, that was the little bonus episode for today. This is not gonna be an everyday thing. I was just bored and pretty much I want to test how it is to upload these videos before all the other Reddit YouTubers. Either way guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this little episode, please do me a favor and like the video, and also subscribe if you're new around here. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed, so I hope you have a great day, great morning, great night, whatever, and I see you later today.